Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today we're going to go through the mods for January 19th of 2021. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, so first off, a couple things to note. I'm going to go over the updates before I go over any of the new mods. There are not very many updates, not very many new mods today, which is kind of surprising. So I'm a little on edge that they're going to release more later. But anyhow, this is what is out as it is out right now. So we're going to start getting into it. There's not going to be timestamps on the screen for where you should go since there's so few mods, but down below in the slider bar for where the YouTube video is at, you can go ahead and select a different mod if you want to just look at one, so that will be available to you. But anyhow, let's get started. So we're going to take a look at the updates for today. So first off, we have the update for the Case IH Puma Tier 4B by Bale. This is if you want to read the changelog, go ahead and pause it right here. You should be able to see down there just a few things fixed and whatnot. And the second update we have is the Small House in Polish Style. This is by Bar T. Down below again, you can read all the changelog to see what you want to see, but that is the updates for today. So our first new mod for today is actually a geo. So this is Seasons Geo Walchen. It says Walchen is a village in the municipality of Peisendorf. I'm probably saying some of this wrong, I apologize. And some of the temperatures climb over 30 degrees, while in the winter the temperatures fall below freezing with heavy snowfall. It says it is a mod for seasons that simulates the farming in the region of Salzburg, which is a beautiful region, by the way. You should go to Salzburg if you can. Anyhow, it says please use the latest version of Seasons mod and start a new save game. So make sure you do that if you're going to use this, or I'd recommend that. Anyhow, but this is by Astro Modding. I'm not even trying to say it. I apologize. This is 22 kilobytes to download. This is for all platforms. So that is our first new mod for the day. We're going to go ahead and move on. All right, our one and only piece of machinery today is the Pickup ISARIA. This is by Kyosho. This is 8.94 megabytes to download, and this is currently for PC and Mac players only. So in the store here, and I actually quite like this one. This one's fantastic. So here it is, the Pickup ISARIA runs 74 miles an hour, holds 120 liters of fuel. 300 horsepower is the max. It's not necessarily what it's going to start with for you. But if we open it up, 62,000 base price. Just the color on here. I went with the gray there, but again, you can go for anything. I wish they'd give us some more colors on that. That would be one thing I'd like to see on here. But attachers, this is a big deal. Standard, 3-point. It adds $4,600 to the price, but that's so you can do soil sampling. This is an absolutely fantastic idea. I mean, I wish they had John Deere green in there, because it looks like the John Deere little antenna there. But anyhow, moving on. For the chassis, you can do standard, or you can do a body lift. So I went with a body lift on mine, which is pretty sweet. Road tires you can do on there. So if we take a look at the tires, you have off-road tires and then off-road tires again. So two different off-road options there for you, and then back to standard or road tires, I guess. I went with the off-road tires there. Pickup engine V6, 180 horsepower. Then the V8 is 260 horsepower, and the 380 is the pickup V12 is 380 horsepower. So I guess even above 300. But those are all your options on there. Again, it can get a little pricey if you upgrade it quite a bit, but I think it's absolutely worth it. So. And look at all the detail on this thing. I didn't do any of these extras. Those lights were faced a little weird. Is that just me? Maybe they have to be turned out or something. But anyhow, I have super strength on. That's why it's allowed me to do that. But just ignore that noise. But yeah, 3-point link on the back of that. It's awesome. You could get the bar that attaches across there. Probably do some different stuff with it. But sounds like the standard pickup in game. Let me actually turn up the volume a little bit so you guys, I want to make sure you guys can hear all the engine sounds and everything. All right, horn. Pretty standard, nothing crazy. Beacons on there. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the light configurations. It's 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay, so those ones in the front. Oh, they go on with the third there, but I don't think they're supposed to be that way. Let's see, is there any way to do anything crazy back here to change them around or anything? Nope. X to unfold, but I don't think that does anything with I can still hear the noise of like the bed doing something. But anyhow, let's go look in the cab here. Nicely detailed, plenty of good. Look at these nice leather seats in here. These look nice. This is a nice truck. But anyhow, yeah, there you go. That is the Pickup ISARIA. Next up, we have the Case IH 890 loader. This is by Casarius Modding. This is 4.25 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this is a mod pack that comes with this loader here and this grapple here. So this tractor is just, I thought, a good example of how to use this stuff here. So let's take a look at these guys in the store before we do anything. These are going to be under tools, under front loaders. If we go all the way to the end, beautiful. 6,000 for the loader there, no customization, and then the grapple there, no customization. Holds 800 liters. 2 grand for the grapple, 6,000 for the loader. So yeah, if you want a case specific loader, which I think is pretty sweet, that's a good mod to have in there. And again, this is for all platforms. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but it is for all platforms. So let's hop into here. It's actually got a pretty big reach on it. Again, all the controls are standard for a front loader, so I'm not doing anything crazy. I mean, if you want to see them up there, it's going to be obviously mouse buttons and whatnot to do everything. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet setup there. Sits down nicely like that, so no issues there. There you go. That is the Case IH890 loader. Next up, we have the John Deere 100 Chisel, which this thing is actually, I know it's a small plow. That's what it is, just spoiler alert. But it's, I really like it. I don't know. I really like the look of it. Anyhow, this is by Slutais Modding. This is 7.10 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So in the store, you will find this under plows, all the way down to the end here. There you go. The 100 Chisel, 2,500 to buy, runs at 9 miles per hour, which actually is faster than the regular plows. I like it even more now. 3.7 meter. How much is that compared to a subsoiler? 7. Okay, yeah, so it's even faster than the subsoilers. Wow, okay, cool. That's a pretty cool mod there. 3.7 meter working width, requires 130 horsepower. So I open that up. No customization. It's 2,500 bucks. Just kind of sits on the ground like that. But it should theoretically plow. So we'll hook it up here. Now it does have a piston on it, but does that probably just for lowering it? Yep, okay. You can hire a worker if you'd like, or just V to lower it down. And it is leaving a plowed state, which means it is probably doing what it should be doing. So, and again, you can use this to create fields if you wanted to. So if I come over here, Y to allow create fields. There we go, and it is creating fields. So there you have it. That is the John Deere 100 Chisel. All right, and next up we have another cultivator. We have the MAAG, not today, but we've been getting a lot of them recently. But anyhow, this is the MAAG CML30. This is by Revoke Modding. This is 26.18 megabytes to download, and this is currently for PC and Mac players only, which probably maybe has to do with the branding or the detail. Anyhow, in the store, you'll find this under cultivators. We go down to the very end here. There we go. The MAAG CML30, 6,200 to buy, runs at 9 miles an hour, which is standard for cultivators. 3 meter working width, so 3 meter cultivator for you guys. 120 horsepower requirement there to run it. So as far as the design goes, if you come back here to the rollers, that's standard, age roller, spiral roller, packer roller, and back to standard. So a few options on there for you. It's a good looking cultivator, actually. I actually quite like it again. I like all the little detailed cultivators, but again, it's like at the same time, it's like we have so many cultivators to choose from now. Over with the help menu, if we hit V, we can lower it down. We can also hire a worker to run with it if we would like to, but there you go. It is cultivating at 3 meters, so if that's what you're looking for. There you go. All right, let us move on. All right, our next mod is the Kane Bale trailer. This is by Jack8340. This is 7.14 megabytes to download, and is currently for PC and Mac players only. So this is a small bale trailer, but if we look in the store here, this is going to be found under baling technology, all the way at the very end here. Here we go. Starting out 6,000 to buy. There are a couple options in here. Rim color, you can change to anything there. So if I wanted to go for some orange rims or whatever, you can do that. You can't change the actual body color though. Down here for extension, hit no extension. No extension plus beacon, which adds the beacon on the back. So there you go. Then you can do extension. And then if you look down here, you can do extension plus beacon, which is what I went for. Reflectors, they add those little reflectors along the side there. And you go back to no reflectors. And then wheel setup. Get over to this side here. That's option basically 1 for you, the 416R15.5s. Then you have the 455R17.5. So those are kind of your 2 wheel options there for you. I think I went with these guys, but all right, let's hop out of there. Now, the one thing I noticed when I got into here and hooked up to it, I open up my help menu. Up there in the upper left-hand corner, it says it has tension straps. But I'm hitting L, and I'm seeing them, but they're under the trailer there. So let's see. I'm assuming that's just to keep them hidden. So let's test them out, because I think I saw them under there. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that, but let's see. That should make it so that way if we put something on it. Perfect. Yep, they still work to strap stuff down. So there you go. They will still work that way, just not maybe the most conventional way. But hey, I kind of like that. If you're trying to hide the straps, it's nice. But I don't know. Maybe for me personally, my preference is to see them. But you can also see them, I guess, better when you have stuff on it. But anyhow, there you guys go. That is the Kane Bale trailer. All right, and we are already on to our final mod for the day. This is the Small Warehouse. This is by SZEFTILS. This is 5.8 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms. So this is a small warehouse, as it says. This is going to be a little bit tough to find here. So it's under decoration, but we have to go all the way through everything in here. Let me go ahead and just scroll through this real quick. Skip ahead like 30 seconds if you don't want to watch this, but actually shouldn't take me too long to get to the end. But yeah, there's so many different placeables if you haven't played on No Man's Land that are built into the map, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's get all the way to the end here. We're getting close. Yep. Here we go. Small warehouse, 20,000 to buy. No daily upkeep in there, so let's go ahead and take a look around this bad boy. Fit in there, that's nice. I don't know necessarily if I would use something like this, but I guess you could put seed bags and stuff in there if you wanted to. Can we get up there? Or we could. Yeah, looks like we did. But yeah, I guess it is probably more for decoration. They're probably accurate with that. But yeah, really good detail on it though. Like, look at the brickwork and stuff is pretty well detailed. So not a bad little small warehouse for you. Anyhow, guys, that is all of the mods for today, unless they release some more in the next 10, 20, 30 minutes. While I'm editing, I won't have any more mods after this point. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.